LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. And guys, let me go ahead and tell you guys something. Let me tell you something. Tell you guys something right now, okay? I had one of my female subscribers, and she told me about her friend. You know, she's got a friend that's pretty much, she is just going, dating some dude that really he's verbally, mentally, and physically abusing her. And, she asked me, Coach, what do I do to help her? And second, why do women like my friend deal with these dudes that are, that treat them like this? Okay, this video, I could really go in deep into this, but see, I have a lot of subscribers that are very young, and I looked at my demographics, and I got a lot of young subscribers in the young 20s, and see, some of these videos, when I talk real talk, it don't go too well with them. It really don't, because they don't have the mental capacity to really sit back and analyze what I'm saying. So I'm assuming that the person that I'm making this video for is probably in mid-30s, okay? That's what I'm assuming. All right. So here's the deal, okay? Women tend to date men that act like their fathers. That's just how it is. It's a scientific fact. Women generally tend to act like men. I mean, they tend to be attracted to men that, act like their fathers. It's kind of crazy. Like, when I was doing my thing back in school, I would always used to ask girls about their fathers because I already knew ahead of time that, oh, okay, so if I do X, Y, Z, oh man, I can get her with me. And that's just the way that is. That's what I used to do. And, sure enough, yeah, more than likely they'd be attracted. Just because I did some things that a father would do or, just wouldn't do, just all kind of crazy stuff. But, people, that's just the way that is. That's how that works, okay? I don't know. Maybe a daughter has a spiritual connection with her father that we don't know about. I don't know. But I can tell you what, that's somebody that, she really looks up to. Even if she don't like him, she still kind of has a connection to him. But why? Why do women date men that are just no good? Well, here go the reason, man. And I say this about everything. See, women are looking for emotional stability in people that have none. See, every single bad relationship that a woman is in, I promise you, I can trace it back to a bad father. I'm telling you, science is already on my side, so it's really hard to refute. Every bad relationship that I'm talking about, the very bad, the toxic ones, the real brutal relationships, mentally and physically abusive, I can trace it back to a bad father. I can trace it back to a lack thereof a father in the house. Okay, I can trace that back. Now, what do you do to help her? Well, honestly and truthfully, see, when a person has your mind, when your mind is already consumed, it's not much you can do to help the person if they're consumed. You see, what's got to happen is you have to actually be a positive support system for your friend. See, what you can't do is you can't beat her over the head like, this dude ain't no good, he gonna kill you. See, she already know that. But you know what you got to do as a good friend? What you need to do is you really, really, really need to be an example of what a healthy relationship is. And if you don't have anybody, then you need to live your life as an example so she can see, look, my best friend got everything going for her. She not upset. She not doing this. And see, then again, the light will come on. Because see, women are trapped in that situation. They're trapped. Because see, you got this dude who's verbally abusive, but also he has a mental hold on her. And see, she has to break that mental hold. And it's not going to come direct. See, if you come direct at the person and if you're constantly bombarding them, telling them that the dude ain't no good, all you're doing is making them go right to him. That's all you're doing. All they're going to do is stay with him. Even if the dude beating upside her head. Even if they beating up, there's nothing you can do about it. See, that woman has to actually grow a sense of self-esteem and security within her own self. See, most women date dudes like that because she don't think that she can have anything better than that. Even though they can be the most beautifulest thing on God's green earth. And I've seen beautiful women date dudes that just mistreat them. And they don't believe that they're good enough to have somebody that good because their father was not good. People, I'm just telling you, that's just the way that is. They don't believe that they're entitled to a good man. They don't believe that. So guess what they do? They date people that are not on their intelligence level. Let's forget about looks. Let's throw those out the window. They date men that are not even on their level because they don't even feel like they can have a good dude. And you always wonder, well, they always go for the guys who this and bad and this. Because women also, too, women like drama. Women love drama to the point where it's almost like a fourth thing. And if you got a dude that's always in something, that man is kind of exciting because she's going to be the one that takes claim in trying to change this man and domesticate this dude. But see, little do these women find out is that you can't domesticate these dudes. These dudes ain't trying to be domesticated. They trying to be who they already were before they met you. And that's just the way that is. They're trying to be that person that they are before they met you. That's who they're trying to be. You see, they'll tell this woman what they want to hear. Yeah, I want a family with you. I want kids. See, they'll tell her all this stuff. Here it is 5 months later, 6 months later, 10 months, 2 years. He ain't done nothing but just sit there. But see, he's still stringing her along because he's still giving her hope. And women will stick around because of hope. Some women do get it and they get up out of there. Some women do. And some women, they don't fall for the okie doke. But I'm talking about these women that are emotional, that their fathers did an emotional drain on them as kids. I'm trying to tell y'all, those women are not going to be so easily persuaded to get out of an abusive relationship. It's just not going to happen. See, that person has to actually see stability. They have to see that. And they have to begin to think that I'm more than a conqueror. I'm better than what I see in this mirror. But see, that's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen overnight until she has an example to look for. See, you got to be the best friend. You got to be the friend, but you got to be healthy. See, every time y'all get together, you got to make it a purpose. Don't even discuss unless you bring it up. See, that's what you do. Don't even discuss them. Don't bring anything up unless she actually started talking to you first. And see, then you got to prod and get in there, man. See, you got to start really getting her to talk and see, really get to the root cause of why she's letting this dude disrespect her like that. See, that's what you got to do. See, you can talk people out of anything if they talking. But if you giving your rhetoric every time you turn around and you always talking about how bad it, man, she not hearing that. People in abusive relationships, they need to talk. They need to talk. They need to be heard. But they don't need to be criticized and they don't need to be judged. See, that's what a person in an abusive, they don't want to hear criticism. Because see, they've been getting criticized from their mama. They've been getting criticized from their daddy. They've been getting criticized from their best friend, their aunts, their granddaddies, their grandmamas. They've been getting criticized on all ends of the spectrums. And now you're just one more person that's going to criticize that person. You can't do it. See, you got to back up and you got to get them talking to you. See, you got to get a relationship with your friend that all she want to do is talk to you and talk about the negative and tell you what's going on. See, tell you, explain, this is why I feel this way. And my friend, if you get her talking, then eventually you throw little widgets in there. You know what? It's not working out. See, you can do that. I've talked to a couple of girls that, that are friends of mine that were getting beat on, that are getting abused. But see, I learned how to become a great listener. I just learned how to listen. I've learned that early in life on how to just listen. That's it. And if you listen and they can talk, see, they can start telling themselves, they'll tell themselves that they're doing something stupid. They will actually tell you that they feel so stupid. See, they'll break up with them and you don't have to say a word. All you got to do is listen. And my friend, I promise you, if you open up the floor for her to talk and you don't judge and be critical, I guarantee you that dude will be gone before you know it. And she'll be back to her mental self, healthy and happy. And that's just the way that is. I hope this helped you. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. What are you dudes waiting on? Subscribe.